Commander, no. No, 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 no. That dog, it do bite. It do. Rank number 36, 20,000 decks to its name. Voja, Jaws of the Conclave. And I gotta tell you, it's impressive. It is impressive how this thing eliminated 2 different typal decks. For one, it got rid of any elf deck that's not playing black, and took the entire werewolf faction to the pound. And it didn't even need day and night to do it. For anyone that likes reading terrible horror novels, yeah, this thing is Cujo, and I'll be calling it that for the rest of this video. Cujo has Vigilance, Trample, Ward 3, and whenever Cujo attacks, put X1/1 counters on each creature you control, where X is the number of elves you control. Draw a card for each wolf you control, and it's a 5/5, so it passes the vanilla test. Not only did it neuter 2 different typal decks, but it also broke Wizards of the Coast and their Ward. Like, prior to this card, man, we were like, Ward is fine. It's okay. It's fine. Except when it came to Cujo. Gavin Verhey's YouTube channel had to talk about this card just in regards to Ward. Go watch his content. He does great stuff. TLDR, it was much. Now, as far as actually looking at this card, we got elves, 1/1 counters, wolves, and aggro. Then we got tokens, ramp, extra combat, shapeshifters, combo, and mid-range. By the way, Luna in my Discord, thanks for traumatizing me against this dog. But the thing about this thing is that it kind of ties in the power of wolves and the mana of elves into basically being a turn 3, you slam Voja down onto the field, then you try to give him haste, you give him some amount of evasion, just kidding, he's got trample, he doesn't need it, just kidding, he gets extra power, he doesn't need it, and then he buffs your entire board for how many elves you have, and then he is a wolf, so he'll at least draw you a card. So a lot of the times this becomes an elf bottle deck. But it's really funny if you have changelings, because they count for both elves and they count for wolves. So the Voja player is going to wheel their hand every single turn without having to discard much, because they're just going to discard a hand size, and then they're going to grow power as they keep going. And getting rid of Voja costs 3 extra mana than it would normally, unless you have a board wipe, but then again, that is really the only solution here. In fact, it is within my experience that the only way to get rid of Voja is to throw your entire board in front of Voja and just get that command tax as high as possible. This is a commander I have typically seen in bracket 3 and bracket 4. Not really going to see it in bracket 5, but, you know, it's going to feel like it. Now, if you're struggling to take this dog to a farm-up state, remember, uncounterable kill spells will also get around the Ward, because Ward tries to counter it, and then the uncounterableness of it says it won't be countered. I wish I had more advice to give, but by the time you can figure out how to get this wolf off of the field, you realize that it's an elf ball deck with 3 colors.